Good morning, folks. It's about 7 a.m. and we've just gone into daylight saving, so the world still thinks it's 6 a.m. but I just thought I'd do a bit of a walkabout. Early October. It's the 4th today. These are the middle two tanks, and we walk up here to where the top two and into the top two tanks are, which I use for the gardening. And here's the little so-called rose and herb garden that I established last year. Not many roses left, as I've said before, but thankfully the lavender has been left alone and it's now all coming into flower. Which is nice. And, these are my bargain table lavenders that I purchased, and here's another blossom tree. Again, I've got no idea which tree it is. These are the group of citrus. And coming up here, the pear trees are coming into flower. And there's the citrus. The sun is just starting to come up over the hills. A little olive tree that I planted. And then we just look down to that little bed and the lavender. Now, coming in as to the orchard area, which again, things are sprouting. The kiwi fruit. Come along here. Those two are orange trees, which we've eaten the oranges, and here are apple trees just beginning to sprout, and the grapevines have started flowering, but it's going to be, well, not flowering, sprouting. It's going to be interesting to see. Oh, there he goes, missed him. I was just going to say, yesterday I caught Swampy about to have a snack, and he was obviously here and he's just dashed off to the side. I'm not going to have any vines left if he gets a taste for these. He obviously has. Oh, he's a little sod. I wonder how many he got, or did I just get him in time? It looks as if he came out of this area. Oh, honestly, if he gets in, there won't be a vine left. No, I think I might have got him in time. Oh, shame I didn't get him on camera. I just saw him dash out as I walked along. He's a little horror. And this is early. I'm not up usually quite so early out here. But I caught him yesterday, just about to have a snack. Oh dear, it's so frustrating. I'll just go back down this way. I planted, these are the Mexican sage bushes. I've got one at each end, and I put some French lavender in. I was hoping to try and deter swampy. And here I've got 3 crepe myrtle in pots, plus a ginkgo in pots. These I'm keeping to take with me depending on where we go. If not, they'll just stay here. But this is the other Mexican sage with English lavender. I'm just so cross with Swampy. There's so much he can eat, but of course he goes for all the delicacies. He's probably sitting in here waiting for me to go. The little horror. Oh yes, this is what I was going to show you as well. Here's some of the proteus that I've cut from this bush for indoor flowers. And oh, sorry, I'm backing, and Swampy's put me off. And here's the main bush where I've been cutting the proteus, but it does the bush good to be trimmed. The previous owners ignored the native bushes. Oh, I hear him. I hear Swampy thumping. Obviously he's on the move. I forget the name of this, but this is the plant that I showed you with all the orange flowers. This is when it's in leaf, and it's quite large leaves, and these die back and the orange flowers emerge. It's something sanguina or something like that. Sorry, I just can't remember. And here we come into the bee and butterfly pollinator patch, and this netting seems to have worked, because in here there are Alstroemeria, which just never made it this far before because of good old Swampy and whoever. They used to come in and eat them, but now the liliums are coming up and bits and pieces. The gladiolus liliums, and of course this is the pollinator patch. I think it can safely be said I'm a shoehorn gardener. I heard that term and I thought it fitted perfectly for me at the moment. I've crammed so much into here. I'm sure more than half of the stuff is suffocating. And this is my Clematis montana, which I've put in this obelisk, and they've been saved, but of course I just thought I'd put it in here to try and get it to grow. And of course, but once it starts and runs up, it will come out and be safe now, but at least it is growing. Just come round here. These are all my potted roses. These at the top are the ones I've saved from Swampy, and they're growing good now. And these ones down here are new ones that I've recently bought bare rooted and potted up, and I will take them with me whenever and wherever. Oh, the sun is now coming up, is rising. These are the beds. The raised beds. And I think that's the elephant garlic shooting up. Just got to watch my footing here. This is Rose Campion, which is close to coming into flower. It's all my Verbena bonnierensis, so I never get that name right. The artichoke, all sorts of things. In the Pollinator Patch. There's a load of poppies in here. Here's one of my roses. About to sprout. There's cornflowers in here. Oh, there's all sorts of things. There's some of the cornflowers, poppies, all yet to come into flower. Foxglove, little water bowl, lamb's ears, more verbena. Another rose. And my pots. Oops. Raised beds here.